gotta follow those two. Well, I came to DCFI in October of 2001. I'd been a seeker at that time, and when the Twin Towers fell, that was sort of a wake-up call to me personally, that, you know, there's more to life. So I guess maybe you could thank Al-Qaeda for me coming back to the Lord. But I came to DCFI, was on a Wednesday night service. I was lucky enough for it, actually it was an appointment from God. I ran into Carol at a movie night at the Gay and Lesbian Center, and she told me about this church. So that's where I found out about DCFI. So thank you, Carol. Well, I came on a Wednesday night, and it was a cool night. I pulled up to that nice little building on Haskell, and I heard the music going from the outside, and I got scared. I got back in my car, I drove around the neighborhood for a little bit, and my meanderings brought me right back to that church. So I steeled myself, parked the car, and got out and walked into the building. The service was in progress, and there was nobody there to greet me at the door, but yet there was. I was greeted by God when I walked into that building. I felt the presence of the Lord, and in my seeker heart, Pastor prophesied from the organ, and that spoke right directly to me. Went through every bone. If you've ever had a word that went down and got into the marrow of your bones, that was that word that night. So I thought, you know, there's something to this church. So I made an appointment with Pastor, and we got together, and I was telling him about my religious background and where I was coming from, and we prayed together. And we prayed for three things: for continuing prosperity, we prayed for getting closer to God, and we prayed for an appropriate partner, a good partner to come along. And you know what? I've learned through the years that no matter how long it happens, God keeps His promises. He does. He keeps His promises. I've gotten closer to Him. Everything my hand has touched has been prospering. I'm not a millionaire yet, but my needs are met, and I'm happy. And that says a lot. And at our wedding, Pastor said, for those of you who think it's too late, we'll take a look. I have a partner that God promised me, a partner that works with me in ministry, that we have the same ideas, the same things in our heart that binds us together. And another thing I found with this church that everybody says is that there is family. I know if something happens, all I got to do is pick up the phone and make 1 or 2 phone calls, and I'll have 10 people at my doorstep ready to help. And that's what this church is all about. It's all about getting to know God, taking care of each other, and taking care of yourselves. That's it.